In every corporation, there is that one server. It's tucked away in a dark corner of the basement, running on an OS that was deprecated before you were born. Nobody has the root password. There is no documentation. But if it reboots, the entire company goes bankrupt. In the 41st millennium, that server is called the Golden Throne. It's not just a seat for the emperor. It's the galaxy's largest accumulation of technical debt, held together by prayers, incense, and a hope that the uptime counter never hits 0. Welcome back to the Forge. I am the Tech Priest Architect. Let's perform an architectural audit. The Golden Throne is the ultimate monolithic application. We're talking about a system so tightly coupled that removing a single cooling pipe could collapse the entire Astronomicon. As an architect, I'd usually suggest microservices or containerization, but try putting the Emperor in a Docker container, and you'll find out that the warp does not support Kubernetes orchestration. The source code? It's likely written in a mix of High Gothic and COBOL, because only COBOL is ancient and terrifying enough to sustain the soul of a god emperor. Talk about a maintenance window from hell. The Golden Throne has a 24/7 on-call rotation, where the hardware requires a daily sacrifice of 1,000 souls just to keep the lights on. That's not a subscription model you'll find on the Azure pricing calculator. And don't even get me started on the cooling systems. We have tech priests who treat the user manual like a holy Bible because they lost the README file 10,000 years ago. When a component fails, they don't open a support ticket. They perform a ritual of sanctification. In IT terms, that's the equivalent of waving a burning sage stick over a rack of servers and hoping the RAID array rebuilds itself. If you were the lead architect assigned to this project, what would be your move? A cloud migration? Good luck. The latency between Holy Terra and the warp is measured in centuries, and the packet loss is literally demons eating your data. A complete rebuild? That's called a single point of failure. If the throne goes offline for even a second for a scheduled reboot, the production environment, also known as the galaxy, gets deleted. We test in production every single day. It is the definition of, it works, don't touch it, or we all die. So the next time you complain about supporting a legacy app from 2005, just remember, at least your server doesn't require 1,000 human sacrifices a day to prevent a demonic breach. Probably. I am the Tech Priest Architect. Subscribe for more deep dives into the logic of the cloud and the narratives of the Forge. Follow the protocols, or your life license will expire with the next patch. Goodbye.